Hey guys, I'm back again. I'm doing a lot of videos today, so I got a lot of catching up to do. And I want to let you know this is for entertainment purposes only. Please do your own research. Some of this might be in the public domain or in other networks or papers or whatever, so please do your own research. And these are my thoughts and opinions only for this video. Now I'm going to do the reading on Virginia Roberts, and wanting to know what's going on within her mind. I'm not downgrading her. I am not defending her in any way, shape, or form, but as a victim of rape and other sexual things that have happened to me, I am, I'm fully okay with letting people know, because it happens to women, children, and men, okay? And I was a child. I was 8 years old when everything started happening. So I have a very long history of that and domestic violence with my children's father abusing me. So I mean, there's just so much, and it doesn't matter. Like, again, I have to let you guys know. Doesn't matter how old you are, things can still happen. I was raped when I was 26 years old. 26. And some of that stuff still sits with you because you still have children, right? You still have to go on with your life. You still have to really. So, as a victim, I'm not saying, for her going from one pedophile to Jeffrey Epstein, is okay. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that that's probably the only thing she knew at that time. Okay, and these are just my thoughts and opinions. Okay. So much has gone by. So, if, and it's, I don't think that Virginia is trying to do this on purpose. I think she wants to put awareness out there. That is what I'm getting through all of this, of doing the readings, seeing and hearing her interviews. I know things can get a little rocky here and there, but a lot of people, it happens. I do it. It doesn't mean I'm lying. It just means that some things are different triggers. So if one thing happened to you with one person and then something else happened with another person and so on and so forth, sometimes you get those things mixed up because you're with so many people. Does that make any sense? I mean, it's not like, she's a slut or anything. That's not close to what I'm saying. I'm not saying that she did this to earn the money, okay? I'm saying that this was probably the only way she knew how to live. And I'm not saying that her parent, where were her parents? That was the thing. And as a teenager who went through other abuses sexually, you kind of downgrade a lot. I have held so much from my own parents. My father was very abusive to me, but not in the sexual way, but very abusive physically, mentally, emotionally, verbally. But I kept a lot from my mom. And I held in what happened to me for a whole year, okay? And this happened right before my graduation, of when everything came out, and I didn't say anything. I came home from what happened and I was shaking so bad, and my mom asked me how the night was. And I had my voice was a little shaky, and I said, "Oh, it was fine, Mom," kind of and I just told her I was just gonna go to bed. And I said good night, I went to bed. Well, I didn't. I just closed my door. But I wrote in my diary what exactly happened. And I could not write for the life of me because I was shaken so bad because of what happened to me that night. And I kept it from everyone for a whole year, you guys. A whole year. And then I had to relive it because the police officer wanted me to show them where everything happened. Now, you guys, that is so traumatizing to anyone, no matter what age. I was 18 at that time. I was an adult technically. That's what we are, an adult at 18 years old. And it doesn't get any better. You guys, it doesn't get any better. I remember every single thing that happened. I didn't want to do it. I did not want to do it. And I didn't press charges because I didn't want to deal with it. I just didn't. So that's what's going on. But I'm just going to get a little bit on Virginia's mindset. Like I said, I do think she's just wanting people to pay for what they have done, not just to her, but to other women out there who haven't come forward because they're too afraid to. I truly believe that's what she is. That's her intention. I truly do. But these are just my thoughts. You guys are, more than obviously welcome to have yours as well. So for those of you who have been a victim of anything sexual assault, whatever, rape, whatever, doesn't matter if you're male, female, whatever, you know what I'm talking about. And then people are like, well, why don't you say something? It's not that easy. It is really not that easy to even say anything because most likely people are not going to believe you. That's why most of us don't say anything. Okay, so I already blessed the cards, so let's get going. Enough of my ranting. Hi guys. How you guys doing? All right, Virginia Roberts' mindset with this whole case, please. Virginia Roberts and her mindset around this whole case. Virginia Roberts and her mindset. Virginia Roberts and her mindset, please. Virginia Roberts' mindset on this court case, please. Virginia Roberts, please. All right. Oh my goodness. Wow. Well, if this couldn't be any clearer, I don't know what. I don't know because I really don't keep up with the news, you guys. So if you can just take down below and comment, like if this is actually going to be just in a like a civil state court, or if this is going to like the Supreme Court where there's like multiple judges. Because I'm getting that there's multiple judges. I'm getting the King of Clubs. I got the Empress. I got the Judgment card. I got the Star. So she's going to be spilling everything. And then there was a lovers. So she's got, this is her mindset. So there is going to be justice. But I'm seeing like multiple judges on this case. I don't know if there's going to be multiple court cases that's going to be with multiple judges, different judges, or if this is all going to be one huge big court with multiple judges, kind of like you got to go to the Supreme Court is basically, and that's where all these judges come in. I'm wondering. Yeah, she's I'm getting into her head. I'm getting her energy right now, and I'm seeing like it's not that she wants to, I mean, she does want people to get punished for doing this to not just to her, but to all these little girls, okay? Now, I am seeing that Ghislaine, like there were threats on Virginia Roberts if she ever spoke out. That's why she stayed where she stayed. I hope that makes sense, you guys. Like, and this would be on her family. So you have to understand from a victim's point of view, you're going to do everything you can to keep your family safe. She did not want to do any of this. This was not part of her goal. That's why when they went, was it China or Japan or something like that, she ran. She actually ran because they wanted, Epstein and Maxwell wanted more little girls. And they told her to go find some and bring them back. And she didn't do it. She actually found someone else and she didn't come back. So that's what happened. She set herself free in a different country. So that was her way out. Wow. Yeah, there is going to be judgment though. Whether it's for her, I know it's going to be for other women as well, that there's going to be more that's going to be coming forward. But whether or not she is going to get paid, I don't know. I really don't know. But I think this is her chance to tell her full story. And maybe that's just what she needs, is to let out some steam and finally relieve, like, because I don't think anybody was really hearing her the first time, is what I was getting. And so she just signed this disclaimer, whatever it was, just to get it over with. You know what I'm saying? Because you just want to get rid of what happened to you in the past or in that specific time period and just move forward. You just want to get it done and over with. But this time it's totally different. Her mind is in a totally different mindset. She is down to the point of telling the full truth. And I'm getting that through her. I'm getting her energy. And she is very determined to make sure Maxwell pays for it, Andrew pays for it, and all these other high society people pay for it. Excuse me, guys. And with Prince Andrew, with the reading I did with Prince Andrew, guys, if you guys are watching this video but you haven't watched the one about Prince Andrew with the court case, go click on that. Because the sun card came out, and that's going to reveal all of everything. So all of this stuff is going to be so high, and there's going to, like I said, even with Prince Andrew, the same thing is going to happen with Virginia Roberts in this case, even with Prince Andrew. And everything's going to come out. And people who were on the planes, aka the Clintons, or Bill at least, maybe. No, I think Hillary was on there too. All these people that were in high ranking represented of our government, Senate, House, whatever, their names are going to come up because it's all logged. It is all logged. Everything has been videotaped, recorded, so they cannot deny that. Excuse me, guys. So they cannot deny that. Lovers. So there was more than one lover that she had to, because it says the lovers. So it doesn't mean she's just with Epstein. It was multiple men that basically she was forced into. Okay. Will the high-ranking U.S. officials also be held accountable for the sex trafficking? Will the U.S. high-ranked officials be held accountable for their actions? Hang on, let me get some more cards. excuse me, you guys, or other high-ranking officials, government officials, be held accountable as well. Yeah. So I got the Page of Clubs and the Six of Coins. So they're going to have to do their portion of the payment. Let me see if any of these people will have to be put in prison. So let's see. Will any of these people be put in prison? Will any of these be put in prison? Will any of them have to do prison time? I got the Seven of Cups. Hang on, guys. Let me get some more. That's a whole huge deck of cards. Okay, so first I got the Seven of Cups. Then I got the Queen of Cups. So there is a female. There's another female besides Ghislaine that was all part of this, and I know who it is. HC. This is the government. They're going to start batting people left and right. And you see there's another building in the background. So I do see people are going to be going to prison. But I'm also seeing at the same time, some of them are going to walk away. Some of them are just going to have to pay a fee. So it's basically the ones who did less than a certain amount are going to be let off, which is disgusting. But the ones who were more in it, who spent more time with Jeffrey and Ghislaine, are going to have to do a little bit more time and pay as well. And I'm seeing HC and BC going. Their whole network is just going to go down. It's kind of like Haiti. If you guys know about Haiti, HC and BC had their own sex trafficking in Haiti. Now that is on the web. Please do your own research on that, okay? Again, these are my thoughts and opinions. Entertainment purposes only. Then I got the Nine of Clubs. So like I said, some are going to have to pay. A lot of them, I don't want to say a good portion, but the higher rankings are just like the government is just going to be like, what in the world is going on? So I think HC thinks that she's going to get away with it, but she's not. Yeah, people are just going to get caught, and then like this whole trial is just going to go on and on and on. It will actually go into 2023. It's going to be a long, 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 long trial. um let's see. Are any other of Epstein's and Ghislaine Maxwell's victims going to come forward besides Virginia? Are others going to come forward? More of them. We know that there's what, like, as I know of, like 6 or 8, but I think there might be more. So are more victims going to come forward during this trial? Because there's pictures everywhere. They're online. They've been taken, FBI, but I'm also sensing that, yeah, there's going to be more women coming forward. I'm seeing I don't think the FBI did a good enough job. And this is just my opinion from what I'm seeing. Like, there's a secret area on that island that Jeffrey owned, where there's like a secret, I'm seeing like a secret space where things were recorded, wrote down, pictures taken, like all of this stuff is like hidden somewhere on that island. And that's where everything of what they need, I think they need to go back there. And I think I'm also seeing in that townhouse or whatever in New York that Jeffrey owned, or was actually given to him, I'm seeing there's secret spaces there too that nobody knows about. Yeah. So the 6 of clubs, there's going to be more women coming forward. Now, guys, I don't want to do this. I really don't, but I have to. I'm going to ask if there were little boys as well. Because I'm getting the feeling that there were at least a couple little boys. Like, I'm actually seeing them, like, smaller. Around like 10, 12. Let me see. Or they're little boys as well, with this whole Jeffrey Epstein scandal. Were there little boys involved? Were there little boys involved? Or teenage boys as well? Little boys or teenage boys, were they also in the hands of Ghislaine and Jeffrey or other people around them, being used as sexual. Yeah. There's nothing that came out of it. I mean, there was something that came out of it, obviously, but these are men now. They're not little kids or teenagers anymore. These are men. That's why I got the horse and the man. They're like battling. So it's not just the girls or the women now. There were also boys in this. Pendulum. Did Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell have boys as well as girls for their sexual? Oh my God, that's pure yes. That is absolutely yes. Oh my God. Okay, can you stop, please? Can you stop? Thank you. Will these now grown men come forward as well as these young women? Will they come forward as well? Yes, they will. Oh my God, I was sick. Just absolutely sick. It cannot get worse than, oh my God. I guess it could, but oh, wow. Yeah, so this is what I see, you guys. And I'm sorry that these videos are getting a little longer, but there's a lot of messages that are being sent. And if I pick up on someone's energy like I did with Virginia Roberts, that stuff needs to be shared. I'm sorry, that's just how I do things. Oh my God. Like, I am really disgusted, not with Virginia Roberts, but with Epstein and Ghislaine and these other people that were involved. It's just disgusting. And if the US government lets these people get away with anything, I still don't have any respect for the US government. But if this is what's going to happen, if some of them even just literally get a slap on the hand and they can go, I mean, there is no justice anymore. Nothing. We don't have a justice system. And we haven't for a while. But this case with Ghislaine Maxwell, Jeffrey Epstein, Virginia Roberts, Prince Andrew, all along with even Meghan Markle, the royal family, because they knew about this. So you guys have to go look at the Prince Andrew and the court case video, and you'll understand how this all relates to Virginia Roberts. So all of this stuff, you guys, it's just one big poof in this case. I mean, There is just so much information. You got travel logs, you got audio, video, pictures. I don't know how much more the court needs to find these people guilty and put them in prison. Granted, the time is past a certain amount of time. However, these people need to be compensated. These people need to feel as their justice has gone and came back to them. They need to feel that with the court system, and the court system needs to do their job. These victims, male and female, need that revenge, and they deserve it 100%. Oh my God. I'm getting like really riled up because I am so disgusted with how our government has handled things like this. Wow. So if you guys like this video, please like, share, and subscribe, please. If you guys like it, please tell your friends to subscribe to my channel. Now I'm going to show you the cards. I mean, you guys have seen them, but I'm going to show you again so you guys get the full picture of the cards. All right, you guys. So that is it for the Virginia Roberts video. Unless you guys have any other questions you want me to do on Virginia Roberts or the case that has to do with Virginia Roberts, please comment below. And like and subscribe to this video, please. All right, guys, I love you. Have a good night. Bye.